Hi, folks. A while back we talked about 5 things that can quietly ruin retirement. Things that often happen slowly, without us even realizing the impact until years later. But there's another side of retirement that we don't talk about enough. Sometimes retirement isn't damaged by a financial mistake. Sometimes it's affected by small choices we make every day of the week. The things we stop doing, the opportunities we pass up, and the habits we slowly fall into. Today we're looking at 5 more things that can quietly take away the retirement you worked so hard and so long to build. So let's just jump right in. Number 1, saying no to everything. Folks, retirement can slowly become smaller when you stop saying yes to opportunities. Saying no often feels responsible. Well, maybe next time I'll do that. Right now I'm too busy. I don't really feel the need for that. One no doesn't matter, but repeated no's can slowly change your life. Your world starts getting smaller. How is that? Well, you have fewer conversations because you don't go out, fewer experiences because you don't go anywhere. You got fewer reasons to leave the house every day. Folks, retirement isn't just about protecting what you have. It's also about continuing to grow. And how do we stop growing? Well, by avoiding experiences because they're outside your comfort zone. Thinking that's not really for people my age. Well, folks, did you know that the oldest skydiver was 106 years old? Now, I'm not suggesting everyone should go out and jump out of an airplane, but it does remind us of something important. Age doesn't have to decide what we're capable of trying. Always choosing the familiar instead of the possible. Letting fear disguise itself because it seems practical. Some examples might be, I've never been interested in cruises, but you've never tried one. I'm not good at technology. So you avoid learning it? Well, that's too expensive. Did you comparison shop with any other stores to find it cheaper somewhere? Here's an important message. Folks, the danger isn't saying no once in a while. The danger is when no becomes an automatic answer to everything. Number 2, letting your world shrink. Folks, let's face it. Work provided more than a paycheck. It gave you a role. It gave you a sense of importance. It gave you a reason to be with other people that needed you. It gave you a daily purpose. But after retirement, some people slowly lose that sense of identity. They stop asking, what can I contribute? What am I even good at? Where do I fit in now? Some of the warning signs you need to look for: feeling like your days all blend together. Feeling like you don't have much to offer. Saying, well, I'm retired. I don't really do anything now. But let me give you some solutions. Mentor someone. Help family members with your knowledge. Folks, you're chock full of knowledge. You've worked for 30, 40 years. You know stuff. Build something. Share your skills and experience with others. Retirement isn't about becoming less important. It's about finding new ways to matter every day. Number 3, ignoring your health because you feel fine. Folks, we need to focus more on prevention and aging. Let's face it, most health problems start quietly. You start losing your strength, losing your balance, losing flexibility. You develop poor sleeping habits. You start ignoring the warning signs. And the biggest mistakes? Waiting until something is wrong before paying attention to it. Eating to support your life when it's more important to eat to live. Because once we lose our strength, our balance, or mobility, getting it back, folks, is much harder. Just maintain it. We say things like, oh, I don't need strength training yet. My balance is fine. I'll deal with that pain later on. Solutions we should be paying attention to: maintaining muscle, protecting our mobility, getting enough sleep, and that's usually 7 to 9 hours a night. Eating for energy, not just convenience. Folks, we need to stay ahead of the problems. Think about this. The goal isn't just living longer. The goal is staying capable longer. Number 4, losing your curiosity. Folks, curiosity keeps the mind engaged. Without new challenges, days, they just become predictable. Conversations get repeated over and over and over. The world can start feeling smaller. And here's some of the warning signs you need to look for. I've already done everything I want to do. So you're just going to sit back and wait to die? I don't need to learn anything new. Well, things were better years ago. I'm sure we've all heard it or said it. Why not try some of these? Learn about a different generation. Explore history. Understand new technology, even something as simple as learning how to use a new app. Video calling your family, or understanding artificial intelligence. Any of these can keep your mind working, folks. Read outside your normal interest. Learn how something works. Here's a thought. A curious mind keeps retirement feeling like a beginning, not an ending. And number 5, waiting for motivation. You know, many retired people, they have a list of things that they want to do, or wanted to do, I should say. Some people wanted to write a book, organize photographs. They want to fix up their house. They want to learn how to play an instrument. They want to take a trip. But they wait. They think, well, I'll do that when I have more time. I'll start when I feel better. I'll begin when everything is perfect. You tell me when everything's going to be perfect, folks. The problem is, some day's not a day on the calendar. The best time to start, it's not someday. It's with one small step today. Set a date. Start imperfectly if you have to. Break big goals into small steps. Create deadlines for yourself. Think about this for a second. The retirement you imagine, it won't happen by accident. It happens because you decide to begin. So let me wrap things up. The things that hurt retirement usually don't happen overnight. They happen through small choices over time. So remember, saying yes to opportunities, finding new ways to matter, protecting your health. Keep learning. Take action before you feel ready. You know, every one of these things can be changed. Retirement isn't about watching life pass by. It's about beginning intentional with the time you've earned. So let me ask you this. Which one of these 5 things do you think is the biggest danger in retirement? Is there something else that you would add? So folks, if you found this helpful, share it with someone that might be able to benefit from it. Thanks for spending some of your time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.